Am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend I wouldn't make her coffee anymore unless she stops micromanaging me? So for context, I, 24 male, and my girlfriend, 23 female, have been together for about 2 years, living together for roughly 6 months. Normally, we have a good routine. I wake up first, make coffee, and she wakes up to a nice hot cup. Recently, though, she started getting really particular about how she wants it done. She insists on using this super specific method. Measure the grounds to the exact gram. Pre-warm the mug in the microwave for 30 seconds, and add the milk at a certain temperature, and on and on. At first, I tried to oblige because, hey, if she loves her coffee that much, I want to make it nice for her. But it got to a point where every time I handed her a cup, she grilled me. Did you weigh the grounds first? Did you warm the mug? Is this whole milk or 2%? If anything was off, even a tiny bit, she'd sigh and say it wasn't as good as, quote, the right way. One morning, she literally took the mug from me, dumped it down the sink, and started the process herself, while ranting that I never do it the right way. I got frustrated and told her, if you're going to be this picky, just make your own coffee. I'm done making something only be told that it's wrong every time. She got upset and said I was overreacting and that she just wants her coffee a certain way and that I should respect her preferences. I argued that I was respecting her preference. I just didn't appreciate the constant criticism and micromanaging. She accused me of being lazy and unaccommodating. Now I'm feeling guilty because I do want her to enjoy her morning coffee, but I'm also tired of feeling like I'm a barista under constant scrutiny. Am I the asshole for telling her she can just handle it herself until she stops micromanaging me? Or should I just suck it up and follow her super detailed instructions?
No, don't do that. She needs to not be so entitled. Like, you are doing a nice thing of waking up early and making her a coffee. You tried. You did try to do it her way.
Right?
I don't think, okay, because most of the time when it's like, you're not doing it the right way, and then they're like, fine, you do it. It's usually weaponized incompetence.
I don't think that's what he's doing
This
here.
is not. No, this is not. This is, she is being spoiled.
Yeah.
And she doesn't, yeah. If someone's gonna go out of their way and do a nice thing for you, you cannot go back to them and be like, no, you need to do it this way. No, they don't need to do it at all.
Exactly.
That's very entitled of her.
Like, you make me coffee sometime.
Yeah, and I fuck it up sometimes.
One time you did. But that's okay. But what did I say? I wasn't like, I was just like, oh, did you put creamer in that one? Because you can get capsules that were like Tim's, that were like cappuccino ones where they weren't like just regular coffee grinds. It was like a liquid pouch. So once you add water, it's like, that's it. You're done. You drink it like that. And then Teresa didn't know this. She just grabbed one of the last K-cups that was in the cupboard because I was running out. And then she puts creamer on top of that. And I was like, oh, did you put creamer on that one? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, that K-cup was just a special K-cup where it already has the sugar and the whatever in it. So now it's like, you really can't drink it. And then like other times she'll put it in and it will be like, oh, that's a lot of creamer. And like the creamer that I get like the silk. Like I don't just add like cream and sugar, but it's kind of like you go to drink a coffee and like someone just puts too much in. Sometimes the coffee is kind of ruined because it's like just too much sugar, too much cream. There's no more coffee left. Sometimes Teresa's like right on the edge of it being like, oh, this is sweet. But I'm not like, oh, you didn't put in the right amount, Teresa. I'm not drinking this. I just sip away at it. Like if it's to the point where I can't drink it, I'm like, I'm sorry, babe, but this is a little.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be like, babe, you need to do this the right. Like the
No, I'm just like, hey, I appreciate you doing it, but like I could also do the coffee. Like, you don't have to worry about serving me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So top comment, not the asshole. If I ask my boyfriend to do something for me, I accept that it is a favor and I can't be picky. Like, quote, babe, will you please help me clean out my car? It'd be really nice and a huge help. But when he does, I don't go white glove it and complain that he didn't wipe out the cup holders. He was being kind and helpful, but he's not my servant. You can't expect others to do nice things for you if you're nasty about your expectations for how they're done. It's that simple. She sounds like a piece of work. Mm-hmm. There's an edit to add to the comment. It says, Weaponized incompetence only applies when someone is trying to get out of required work,
Yes.
like household chores. Chores have to get done, so faking being incapable would make OP the asshole. But that's not what's happening here. Making coffee or cleaning out a car is an act of love. It's meant to be a kind gesture that is not required. And this woman is throwing it in OP's face, or in this case, down the drain. And she's a major asshole for that. OP tried his best, and she's being awful. He owes her nothing. Nobody is owed acts of service / love. But when someone is nasty about it, then it's perfectly within reason for OP to say he's no longer going to do it. Yeah, man. Is this the only case? Is she perfect except for her coffee? Is she just super cranky in the morning because she hasn't had her coffee yet?
Yeah, who knows? The reply to that comment says, "My house rule, if you don't like the way I do things, then you get to do it yourself the way you want it. Otherwise, don't complain."
That's perfect.
No,
What?
I don't agree with that at all.
Oh.
No, because that is claiming weaponized incompetence. That's a house rule. When it comes to chores and stuff
Oh, I see
that
what you
are
mean.
shared,
Yeah,
like-
I see what you mean. I was thinking of that in the reference to like the coffee. If like you don't like the way that I make the coffee for you, then you do it yourself.
yes, when it's like the original commenter said, when it's an act of service or love, and it's something that is not a shared chore, I feel. Because like making coffee for your wife is not something that you need to do. Cleaning the bathroom is something where you both live, is something that both partners need to do, and one partner can't be like, "Oh, you always complain about me doing it, so you just do it." That's weaponizing competence.
Yes, that yes. I think that's where her edit to ad came in.
Yeah.
Came in after that comment. All right, back to you.
All right.